Date for the Quasi DB service for the 26th of November. Looks like S&P is just going to grind higher and higher. Remember MR2 was 3673.5. It's possible we'll overcome that. We are above the September high. And then you've got MR3, 3796. We're coming up to the end of the month. I don't think we're going to test that. I think we're going to have some resistance here. Remember, the monthly pivot for December is significantly higher, so that's a bullish projection. I think we might come down and test the monthly pivot and then bounce strongly off that. But it remains to be seen. The sentiment is strongly buy because the retail are very short, and they've been selling since a few weeks now because Trump was refusing to leave the office, and they've just held on to that bias. So that was the negative news story that caused them to sell, I think. And of course, they're now stuck and they're holding on to drawdown. So it will come up and punish those guys, I think. A bit of a treacherous diagonal support here. It could break. I mean, it broke there, but it carried on up anyway. So they're your levels. Use your monthly pivots. See how accurate the MR2 was. So that might come into play again. AJ 7710, 7637. If the S&P does come up, then this will come up too. We are a buy sideways. AU, we came very close to getting that stop loss cluster. 73.75, so it's close. One below 73.20. The Euro Oz 162.51, 161.15. We sell and sideways. We came very close to getting that stop loss cluster. 119.30. One below is 118.80. Remember that ECB didn't want it above 1.2. I don't know what's going to happen. It's very close. Yeah, it's difficult to say. I mean, it should be coming up because of the sentiment. But if the ECB want to intervene, then the big banks will come in, and it'll be tricky. It will disobey the sentiment, and they'll push it down. So be careful. 1.2 is the level of interest for this one. GU, one above, 1.34 on the dot, so 10 pips away, very close. It's quite a large stop loss cluster. One below is 133.58. We are a buy, and they're selling, so it should come up and get that stop loss cluster. NU, one above, it's the largest stop loss cluster that we're looking at currently. It's 70.20, so we're 20 pips away. You can see how they've moved their stops higher. And by doing so, price comes up to take their stops. See? And then they just think, well, we'll push that higher one more time and we should be okay. But they don't realise that they're forming a majority, like a dumb majority. So I think that's likely. It's quite a lot larger of the two. EJ, looks like we're a buy here. At that point, it was a buy at 123.75. One above is 124.71. One below 124.10. Likewise, one above 140. One below is 139.49. At that point, it became a buy. So we're above monthly pivot because that's MR1, and then we crossed over the 50% line, so then it became a buy here. It's really been quite a good pips, 140 pips. UJ, one above is 104.61 and 104.18. We are a sell, and we have been for the longest time, probably 2 months now. So you think that these guys would be giving up eventually, but you don't know the retail guys. Dollar CAD, likewise, it's been a sell for a long time. 1.3031, one below 129.80. That's the larger of the two. It's going to be more attractive. It's like a magnet for price. And see how they move their stops lower, and it comes down to take their stops. So I think this is going to be likely. Technically, it's a bit mixed. Yeah, tricky. Dollar Swiss. This has been a big sell for ages. One above is really far. It's at 91.51. One below is 90.65. So 4 pips away from getting that, which I think is likely. Or they could just move them lower, which they have done there. So if they do, it will come down. Monthly support one is 90.59. So if they were sensible and looking at their monthly pivots, they might move their stop a bit lower below that, because that could be a good support. There's your monthly pivot there, rejection, and that's it fell off that. So yeah, I mean, it should be falling. I had a price forecast at 0.88 according to Pitchfork analysis. So technically, it can still fall, and sentimentally, it can as well. Gold, SSC below is at 1799.68. So there's going to be a big cluster of stops there. I don't know what will happen when it triggers. I think it could just cascade and keep falling because the sentiment's a heavy sell. One above is 1821.39. 6-minute video today. Have a good day, and don't forget the one-to-one sessions can be done anytime. I don't mind. Weekends could be good. It's up to you. And obviously, if you're in Eastern time in America, we have to adjust for the 5-hour difference and stuff. But yeah, if you want it one-to-one, just let me know. Have a good day, and I'll speak to you soon.